So how do you feel like the panel went?
Well, I thought I killed it, but Andy did not.
There you go.
And he said that I think that maybe a couple of my jokes were inappropriate and insensitive.
Did you and Andy talk after the panel? Was he upset about anything else?
He is upset.
Okay.
There have been some texts that have gone back and forth. I have apologized. Look, I know this guy. We've known each other for 18 years. He vents. And look, I do have to, and I sincerely did apologize. Now I got to give him time to cool off. And that, my experience with him, he'll get back to me in 1 to 3 weeks.
Okay, so you
Yes.
just gotta let the dust settle a little bit.
I'll talk to you in 3 weeks, Andy.
Excited about your new show?
Very, very excited.
Yeah, tell me all about it.
Well, did you ever see a show called Flipping Out?
I mean,
It's
duh.
basically season 12. It's basically season 12. I think what happened is because it's been on every streamer for the last, 10 years, that I think they wanted to make it very clear that this is a new season, so they're calling it still Flipping Out.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So it's like the old show, but it's also new. Well, new people, new clients, new houses, new jobs, yeah.
Right. I love it so much. I'm so excited.
Thank
so
you.
great. And I know that you always give the hot takes on everything, so I got to get your hot takes. Beverly Hills. Did you see any of the previews? I know that this trip is going to go down with Kyle, Dorit, Erica.
First of all, I was very pleasantly surprised in Rachel Zoe's return. I also love a Kathy Hilton. And I think even Kyle is really, really, look, she's always shared. I think for a minute there she had to kind of process her divorce, and I think you can always count on her to really share her personal life, and from what I understand, she does.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay, OC, what do you think about Teresa and Melissa's reconciliation? Does it seem genuine to you?
I just don't. I don't think that's going to work. I think you either do. I think they have to do 2 separate shows. I just don't see how they could be on the same show in the same room.
But according to them, they're on the up and up.
I think you can only fake that for so long. I do think that there is a lot of damage there. I think it's probably irreparable. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be realistic and practical, and I don't see it working. So I think if there's a reboot, I think it has to exclude one of them. But I'm down for like a spinoff of some kind.
Who would you like to see the spinoff of?
Well, here's the thing. I think that given the relationships that Melissa has with Margaret and Dolores and Jen Fessler, I think again, if it were me, I would reboot without, and I like Teresa, I reboot without Teresa, and I would give Teresa her own show.
Yeah.
I think she can, look, she can carry it.
Yeah. What do we do with Roni?
Look, from what I understand, they have made some very good casting decisions. I know they've held on to at least, I think, 3, from what I hear, and then I hear there's some really great new talent coming in. So I'm actually excited. I love New York.
Yes, I do too.
So I have a love affair with New York. I love watching New York. And look, these ladies, okay, I understand that maybe they were a little, they were polished and edited, and maybe they withheld a few things, but I actually, for one, these are accomplished, affluent, gorgeous, stylish, sophisticated women. Like, I was happy to watch it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Should Vicky come back for season 20? Gumbelson.
Absolutely. I think they should bring back several OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be your dream OC cast?
Look, I think you could bring Alexis back as a friend. We have to have a villain. I wouldn't mind like a Lori Peterson or a Gina Keogh. I'm talking like old school. I think old school. I love Kelly Dodd. I think Kelly Dodd, she brings a different perspective, which I appreciate. I'm not intimidated by other people's politics. I'm one of those few people that can be in a room and you can tell me how you feel and I'll tell you how I feel and he can say how he feels. And guess what? I'll still talk to you. And I'll still return your texts. I think everyone can have an opinion.
Everybody can have an opinion.
Not right now, but whatever. But yeah.
Right? Yeah. We'll talk to him in 3 weeks.